Hey, it's Courtney from the Rule Breakers Club with copywriting and sales advice for rebels with a cause. We could all use a little bit more magic in our lives, couldn't we? Well, I certainly like magic and unicorns and rainbows and pots of gold and butterflies and all that kind of stuff. And I thought, how can we bring some more magic to our sales pages? Then I had an idea. Magic words. So I've put together a list of the 8 magic words that I went through my sales pages and I took notice of the words I use a lot. And I thought, there's a reason I use these words because they're really effective. And I want to give you those 8 words right now. Here is how you can say abracadabra on your sales page. Magic word number 1 is introducing. I love to use the word introducing when I introduce the offer on the sales page. So there comes a point after you've made the emotional connection with the reader when you have to say, okay, here's the offer I've created. And I think by saying introducing the sales page kit or introducing this 5-week health coaching program is a great way to introduce the offer. So that's a great word for you to try out on your sales pages. Magic word number 2 is investment. I like to use the word investment in the pricing section when you announce the price of your offer because it really reiterates the sense that there's an exchange of value at play here and that for what the person is paying, they're investing in themselves and there's a return on that investment, whether they're going to make more money, get in better health, better shape, look better, feel better, be better, whatever it is that your offer is specifically promising, you want to reiterate that. And I think the word investment is a great word to use when you introduce the price. Magic word number 3 is yes. Yes. I like to stick the word yes on lots of call to action buttons. Not all the time. You don't want to overdo any of these words, but I like to put on a button, yes, I want my sales page kit now. Or yes, I'm ready to get started. I think it's just a really exciting word. It gets people enthusiastic about what you're offering, and it can never hurt to be a little bit more positive on your sales pages. Magic word number 4 is step by step. So anytime you can give someone step by step or done for you or plug and play or anything that shows that you've done all the thinking for them and now they just get to absorb and implement what you've created, that is beautiful. It is literally your job as a business owner to make other people's lives easier. So if you can use those types of words on your sales page to outline what you've done for them to make their lives easier, always go ahead and do that. Magic word number 5 is now. Now is another word I think is really good to insert on a call to action button, especially if you want to insert just a little bit more urgency for that buyer. There's been some conversion studies that have shown that when the word now is on a button, the conversion rates go way up, whereas for other people, it doesn't work out so well. So I do suggest that you test these words on your sales pages to see how they work for your offerings and your specific audience. Word or words number 6 is here's what you get, or really just saying here is this, here's how it works, here's how you can get started. It's very demonstrative and demonstrating, okay, this is what's going to happen, and it really does help to give that conversational tone and that one-on-one tone to your sales page. And that brings me to word number 7, which is you. As much as possible, you want to speak to that reader as you and let them take ownership of that page, which on the flip side of that, I'm going to give a little caveat to you is that on any calls to action, you want to make it in the first person, and so it should say me or I instead of you on calls to action. But when it's clear that you're the person speaking to your target customer, you always want to speak to them like you're speaking to one individual person and use you as much as possible, which I know goes against a lot of what we learn in elementary and middle school, but you do want to insert the word you whenever you can. Okay, and finally, word number 8, which is going to be kind of a shocking one, is catch. So this is going at what's the catch? What's the downside? I did a video a little while ago on the surprising benefit of talking about the downside of your offer, and I'll link to that below this video. But it actually can be good to not position your offer as perfect for everybody, but to show, listen, this is what I expect. Here's what you're going to need to put in, and here is the downside. Maybe there is one. Maybe, you are going to have to sacrifice X, Y, and Z things in your life in order to make this happen. By being upfront with that, it makes you seem more honest and realistic, and you can gain your readers' trust that way. So those are the 8 magic words that you can start using on your sales pages. I'd love to know what kind of words you like to use on your sales pages already, or magic words that you've used in other web copy that have worked out really well for you. So if you do have some words, go ahead and tweet me. I'm at CourtRJ, and let me know what those words are. I'm really excited to hear about them. And otherwise, make sure to download this week's action sheet, and I will see you next week.